Are You Wearing a Helmet is brought to you by Excelsior Games and Comics in Greenville, Michigan. Find us on Facebook, iTunes, Podbean, and Stitcher.
Welcome back, listeners, to another excellent episode of Are You Wearing a Helmet? I'm a little biased, but I'm your DM, Keith Allen, and I'm joined by my players.
Ken, playing Ardeth, the Elven Ranger.
Hey, I'm Chris Carr, playing Weehoo! Halfling. Rogue, or Halfling Rogue, thank you. Done.
You gonna be okay over there?
Yeah, I got it.
And I'm Rob, playing Egbert Harrison, the human cleric from the God of Man.
Yeah. Eric Wisniewski playing Gunther Stanmeyer, an human fighter.
All right, Rick Dubridge playing Vander Knox, the Hexblade.
All right. Where we last left our intrepid heroes, they had crossed the underground river and made it onto a beach of black sand, where they were there to collect the ebony chalice set on a pedestal across the way from them. Let's see. You guys have your own light sources. It's super dark in here. You don't really... the cavern itself has been formed naturally. However, there is a very unnatural, almost like shrine set up to your north, where is a pedestal where the chalice rests.
Well, I'm going to go to my north then as well. I'm going to traipse right on up there with my senses alert for danger and trappage.
All right, the silt seems to hamper your movement a bit as you move forward. It shifts under your tiny little feet.
Ooh, it's like sand. Crazy.
I hate you.
Yeah, I appreciate the fluff, but
This seems like an area that would be rife with crabs.
It is now.
like my pants.
Half a crap. Jeez.
Anyway, I'm going to approach. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to go up there, looking for trappage. Make sure there's no like big, massive holes in the wall that boulders could come down. And I'm gonna hold on, fellows. Let me see if I can go get this big cup.
All right, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Yes, I am continually weirded out by that.
16.
All right, you don't see any traps or anything in the ceiling. The sand doesn't seem to have anything. Nothing's obviously disturbed it for a while. But as you approach the pedestal, you notice a lone, gigantic skeleton sitting there, kind of with its fingers steepled.
Ah, wonderful. Hello, young man.
I see. New adventures. Please, come forth.
Adventure? No. I'm a tomb robber. I'm here to take that chalice. Get out of the way.
Well done.
There we go.
I see it's getting better.
Jeez.
Well, at least he said something before he just was like,
That's a firm statement of intent.
Gents, there may be adventure afoot. Get up here.
you have a pipe out of nowhere, too.
Well, yeah.
All right.
It has a filter.
All right. The skeleton, please, before you take the cup, I have one request from you. You notice he's got one golden eyeball.
Ooh, I like it. Is it golden?
The other one is a pinpoint of blue light.
Is the golden eyeball because it has gold in it, or is it?
It is an actual golden eyeball. Like somebody put an orb of gold inside the skull's socket.
I love this. Gents, join me. What is it, young fellow? What might we do for you, or just me?
I have been down here so long. I ask that you please end my existence.
Oh man, that would be the best thing ever.
I'm down. Let's go.
Yeah, how do I do that?
That's kind of our kink.
Because from what I can gather from the rest of this place, this this isn't really a place that you can leave too easily, like at all. You tend to return.
Yes.
So how can I make that happen? For you only.
It would be the simplest, really. You would only have to dump the water from the chalice behind me and leave with it.
Got it. I grab the chalice, dump it.
All right.
I don't even grab the chalice. I just tip it over. Bah! And then I'll pick it up off the ground.
It appears to be a chalice carved solely out of wood, by the way, and it has runes and everything, but you're just like, yeah, whatever. Whack!
Sounds like a great plan, young man.
It's like a cat with a cup on a table, just like...
Yeah. I'll quick slap it over, and then when he curls over, I'm going to steal that golden orb.
Well, he doesn't die when you knock the chalice off the pedestal.
Oh.
So
why
we
not?
have to kill him.
As you sit there, you notice that roots that have come down through the roof of the cavern have water dripping from them, and it appears that that's what's filled the chalice.
Interesting.
He goes, thank you. If you'd remove that cursed thing from here, I would finally be able to pass on again.
Well, but then how am I going to get that golden eyeball if I'm not here?
You may have it after I'm done.
What the? I don't want to come all the way back here. I literally didn't make it the first time.
He does have a point.
I can vouch.
I mean, you don't really need that thing, right?
I believe there's
And
a
I reach for it.
misunderstanding. Get off.
But I want it.
I believe there's a misunderstanding, my little friend. I'm asking for you to end me in glorious combat.
I called you little.
Well, that
well.
was the thought.
I do have some friends that will absolutely assist you with that. Gents, dispose of it, please.
Throw a rock at his head right now.
Like, you've already killed yourself once today. Are you going to throw me into the throes of death as well?
Yes. You are one of the 100. Don't be a pansy. Get in there. Tut tut.
I think I'm going to hold his head underwater again.
See what channel we get next time.
And I will go ahead and draw a sword, and if I didn't already have it out, but I'll just kind of take a little one step back.
Hold, please. If I could I have the courtesy of your name before we commence?
They call me Franklin. Franklin the Wise.
Franklin. What? And what of your friends? Will they be joining us in glorious combat?
No.
Yes, they
Back in the water.
I suppose that's up to them, but if they don't wish glory, then that's up to them.
No.
See the elf just retreating back into the water.
I'm just going to sit back. I'm not even in the water, man. I'm on the other side. I'm just going to watch you fools.
He's
do your
already
thing.
like, yeah, we're done, right, guys?
All right, Mr. T is going to hang out over there.
Pity you.
All right,
I can
then
see that.
yeah, I'll draw blades. Come along, fellows. I know my good friend Engelbert will enjoy this because
I
you're
see
undead.
we're not using our real names, Franklin.
My good friend,
cool guy
Humper
Egg.
Donk.
Cool guy, Hank.
That's me. I'm cool. Cool guy Egg.
I'm sure he'll.
Cool guy.
You can tell he's lawful good, can't you?
Indeed.
He would enjoy to join. He'll love to join the fray because you're undead and an abomination.
He hates
Let's
you.
end you.
That is true. You are an affront to the
Sure,
god
it's
of
not
man.
your fault.
All right.
Actually, I was very happy being dead at one point in time. I've
right.
unfortunately reawoken.
Don't worry, we're
Well,
gonna
throw
fix
down,
that.
little man. Let's do
That's-
this.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Aha!
okay. If I can get initiative rolls.
Godzilla.
Go
I love that,
Godzilla!
by the way. Little Godzilla mini for a skeleton. That's sweet.
I've got two of them. One from the 2014 Godzilla, and then another one of the classic burning Godzillas. He's made out of clear plastic.
Oh, that's awesome. I got
that is
the one
pretty
that I have is
rad.
significantly larger than that.
Yeah.
But it's super cool.
I've got the giant one.
There we go. Initiative rolled.
Ooh, he's super slow. God dang.
Wonderful.
Bet I can beat him.
Come along, fellows.
I will roll just in case I need to know when I can point left.
Well, let's put you over here across the river, too. It's here, I didn't draw the other side because I didn't think anybody else would be like, yeah, no, F you guys.
You didn't realize there was an elf among us.
That's right. I'm just here to observe.
A cowardly.
No.
Aren't they all?
realistic.
No, a smart elf.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Is that 60 feet to the bank? I can make that one turn.
Expedious retreat. And I'm done. All right, let me organize everybody here. Sorry.
I just picture one of those lizards that can run across water.
I keep forgetting that you're an elf in this one and not a lizard man.
Oh, no. Cool.
Cool, baby.
I'm Basilisk Man.
All right, Weehoo, you are the fastest.
Ooh.
Wonderful. You wouldn't mind just laying down for me for this, would you? Ha ha! And I'll go in and take a swing.
All right. Please, by all means.
Let's see here. Keep forgetting what I can do here. There it is.
Well, you roll the 1 die.
I'm working at
That
it.
tells you if you hit or
You shut your mouth. Ooh. 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Excellent. That will be 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
If that makes a difference, because it's a skeleton. But here you go, fella.
All
This
right.
is for you.
You take a fencer stance and jab forward with your rapier, and you find that your sword easily pierces the funeral robes that the skeleton appears to be wearing and bounces off a rib.
Ha-ha! I hope that hurt.
Ah, well struck, little one.
He called you little
This
again.
is the strangest thing.
It makes sense. I am.
Eridith.
Yeah. I will continue to be
Blink,
amused.
blink, blink.
Amused.
Vander.
I am going to put some armor on. Armor
Rolled above a 10, Rick. Who are you?
I know. It's weird. Armor Agatha.
Okay. You gonna move or just?
Nope, I'm good where I am.
Yeah.
All right, that's your turn, Gunther.
So, did you have to move up in order to?
Yes.
that, or
Oh,
did
I'm
you,
sure I did. Yeah, but yeah.
All right. All right.
Sorry.
That way, I know to get up beside you here. There we
Hey.
go. All right. Yeah, I will take a shot at this guy. And, maybe even hit this time. My. Yeah, so that's going to be an 16.
Oh yeah, that will hit.
Sweet. I'm going to use the trip attack here. So, I use the spear, thrust down low, and then I pop that thing back. So, yeah, he's going to have to make a save.
Okay.
An excellent tactic.
Is it a
Wonderful.
strength save?
Strength or dex.
Okay, whichever higher. 20.
Yeah, that's going to do it. However, it won't stop the extra 1d8 damage.
Okay.
Oh my. 15 points of damage. Yeah, I might not have been able to trip him, but man, I just crack-a-lack that spear between those knees, those knobby knees.
An
I'm going
excellent
to get
hit.
him.
Excellent hit. Wonderful.
Well struck. Warrior who I didn't catch the name of.
Well, thanks, man, that I'm murdering. I'm Gunther. I
Nice to meet you.
don't need a nom de gear here.
Egilbert.
Let's
This is the
see.
politest undead you've ever met.
He's very nice. I'm
very
happy
nice.
to accede to his request.
You're very nice. I'm happy to murder you. Again.
Like, it was probably going to happen, but I feel better knowing that you're also okay with it. Let's see. This is 30 feet, so. Sorry, I got to count here, and I'm not good at it. Oh, yeah, that's the spot. We'll move
My hand
right
goes
there.
to 5.
And then I'm going to cast Bless, and I'm going to get everybody but myself probably here. Just a second. 3 creatures, yes. Everybody who's within 30 feet, this guy, that guy, not this guy.
All right, and that is a concentration spell, correct?
It is a concentration spell.
Wonderful.
Which is why I'm delightfully back farther away.
I feel better.
Okay. All right. You all received the blessing of the creator of man.
That's right. Add a D4 to your attack rolls every time you roll.
Bless.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love bless.
It's also going to have some saves. I'll keep the page open,
go.
which I should
Okay.
have done before I closed it.
D4 to attacks, D4 to saves, right?
Yep. I'm not sure if it's particular saves, but anyway, I'll look.
Every save.
Well, if it comes up, we'll figure it out.
Yep. The giant skeleton rears
Every
back
save, yeah.
and clenches a bony fist.
Ho ho, I'm
and
a good man.
Swings it.
You never said you were going to attack back. So is this a large size humanoid skeleton, or
Yes,
Okay.
it is just a.
Just a big dude?
Do you want to roll me either a history or a religion check?
I can do history. 17.
All right. History-wise, you know that Gola was once ruled by giants, and giant
Ooh.
blood runs deep within its people.
Ah,
In-
I hate giants.
Every once in a while, it kind of manifests itself.
Gotcha,
And those
all right.
people tend to become champions, or it's rarer now as opposed to back in antiquity.
All right.
So, let's see. And that will go towards Gunther.
Dun, 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 dun.
Will a God? I'm sure that hits a 24 hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're rolling the odometer there.
And you will take 14 points of damage.
Cool. I hit the silt hard.
Oh,
He dropped you?
Yeah, I have 13 hit points. We've been taking hits already.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Blip, blip.
Well,
He brings his fist down upon your helmet and just kind of like bonks you right on top of
Oh,
and it drops you to the ground. And he goes, ha 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 ha, blow well struck for me. And he turns his attention towards Weehoo,
wonderful.
whose turn it is.
Ha ha.
I need you to die a second time today.
I'm going to roll around him a little bit over to here.
Okay.
And then I will, I'll do a little stabby stab from there. Add my D4, which is, geez, that's hard to read. 17 to hit.
That will hit.
And that will be 7 points of piercing damage.
All right.
Ha! Have at you again. Now, if you'd be so kind to just, sit down.
Would you just give up?
I mean, I can only reach your knees. You must have been a massive man in life.
The skeleton, you don't know how, but seems to utter a belly laugh at your blow.
That doesn't bode well. But whatever.
He doesn't have a belly. How does he do that?
I know, that's crazy.
It's supernatural.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, so spooky. Eridith.
He'll pull out his little piece of paper, which has everyone's name out, and cross out. Like, man, that kind of sucks. He was the least annoying of the bunch, I think.
I kind of liked him.
Yeah.
Christmas card list is getting shorter.
That's just less money you got to spend.
Man.
Short-lived, round-eared weirdos. All right. So you're just
That's it.
spectating. Got it. Vander.
Well, I'll move over to here. An Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Pew! Give him a blasting.
12. 12.
12 will hit.
Oh, look at that.
Hooray!
Woohoo.
9 points of damage.
All right.
I like them numbers. I'd like them to be even higher. Please.
It's a decently high number. So
Yeah.
For an Eldritch Blast, it's pretty good.
yeah.
Eldritch Blast
All right,
without any of the spice
Your
added to it.
blast catches him squarely in the face, and part of the skull is blown clean off.
Oh,
Yep.
Even still, you can see like the little pinpoint of light that used to be the eye socket still burning.
this was not the golden eye socket then, right?
No,
The size-
no, it was the other.
Okay, darn it.
Where'd that eyeball go?
Yeah, that's-
All right, Gunther, your death save.
I will bleed.
Bleed less.
No, I will not bleed less.
Okay.
so that was a positive one then.
That is not.
Oh, never mind.
It's not positive.
We just hear death rattle.
I'm
Egglebert.
pretty certain those are just straight die rolls.
So I am going to. I'm gonna ready an action to cast Holy Word on Gunther immediately after our skeleton friend decides what he's gonna do. So that way he's distracted enough to not attack Gunther.
Just drop him again.
That's smart heal casting right there. That's what that is.
Not just a pretty face, baby.
This guy knows.
So I'm just going to move you in the initiative order behind him.
Yep, perfect.
All right. Speaking of him, he's like, little friend, you don't seem to be the most dangerous, but you seem to be the most eager.
Well, just want to help.
And I'm going to guess that probably doesn't hit. 13?
You are correct.
All right. Skeletal fist comes swiping at you, but you manage to dodge underneath of it.
Ho! Check out these moves, old man. Ha ha ha.
You slippery little bugger, get back here. That would be Egglebert. Then.
All right, then I will cast Holy Word on Gunther, and he will get back 5 points, which is 4 more than he actually needs.
Sweet.
Thanks for bringing me back.
Not quite dead
I
yet.
can get clubbed again.
So good.
So
good.
That's actually a bonus action. I believe I can cast a cantrip as well. Does that sound right?
Yes,
I
you
think
can.
so, yeah.
So
legit.
Sacred Flame.
Okay.
He's going to need a dexterity save, I believe.
Hey, guess what he's really bad at?
God, I hope so.
A 3 does not pass, right?
No, it does not.
All right.
Here we go. How about 4 radiant damage?
You know what? Well struck. Ha ha! Well done, foreign cleric. You get the feeling he doesn't recognize your holy symbol.
I live about 3 miles away.
I know.
I've been in this pit for a year. Come on, man.
Dude, I cut your grass. Whatever.
Whatever. Pass on. I had a thing, but I'm not going to do it now. Blah.
Howie.
Wee-oo.
Oh, all right. I will, from where I am, once more, I'll give him another little stabby stab.
All right.
Hey, buddy, check this. Ha! It's more than I had last time. 8 points of piercing damage.
All right.
I will pink him once more upon his femur this time. Ha ha! This is kind of fun.
All right. And God, you've been whittling him down, haven't you? I don't think you've missed yet.
I've been doing pretty good.
Ken. Or, I'm sorry, Meredith.
I haven't missed yet either.
Or Ben missed.
Everybody's rolling
That's
hot.
right. I didn't miss the ground either. Bam!
You have sand in your mouth. Tap, tap, tap.
I thought it was silt.
Silt. Okay. Black silt.
Oh,
Yeah, bleh, bleh.
moist.
I could use some mead.
These guys looking like they're gonna die.
He's looking pretty rough, yeah.
Oh, the dude, the skeleton guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll just see how this plays out.
I was about to say, I was like, oh,
steal
are we
the
going to get the
kill.
Rao glory kill?
I would prefer that than the glory kill of me.
It's just an arrow comes out. I did all the work.
Clean up all your messes.
Vander.
Well, I'll just go over there and take a little swing. Let's see. We still have blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you actually going to like
Yeah.
get up here and take a physical swing at him? Oh wow! All right. Well, don't fall down on the way. There you go.
Didn't know what I was doing.
Hello.
Oh,
All right.
20.
Roll me
All right.
a d12, please. That
was
is
that
a
20 on the
critical
die?
hit.
Critical
Yeah.
hit? Yeah.
2.
I got to find it again here. How does it keep getting buried?
Oh,
I'm not real good at my job. That's how.
you could print it off so it doesn't get buried. Just
That's
you can hang it right on your
yeah.
thing. I mean,
So what'd you get?
You could be better.
A 2.
All right. So it will just automatically be max damage.
Smack.
So you don't even need to roll.
Okay, so that's 17 points of damage.
Boom.
Tip him.
Nice.
Vander charges in and it's like, ha ha! Boom! Strikes the skeleton in the clavicle and it crumples to the ground.
All right.
Well, wonderful work, gentlemen.
Give everyone a little golf clap.
As I quickly hurry to the backside and pick up the black chalice.
All right. You currently have in your possession a jet black chalice with runes etched into it.
Yeah, made out of wood.
Yep.
Excellent. Secret away in my bag. Well, job done, fellows. Let's get out of here.
Where'd that chalice go?
Sitting up slowly.
All right.
You got this.
Yep. Walk it off. Rub some dirt in it.
I taste blood and silt.
I go over to the pedestal there and I wipe off a spot. Doesn't matter. Totally covered in silt.
Okay.
Sit down.
All righty.
Take the place of the skeleton.
So, do you feel maybe this would be a good time to maybe hang out for a short rest period of time?
Yeah, I could use that.
All right.
All right. Yeah, you can easily take a short rest here. It seems to be the very end of the dungeon. Egilbert, you don't feel the pulsating energy that you did before. So it appears that removing the chalice from the pedestal and spilling the water out of it has completely alleviated whatever the issue was before.
I'll let everybody know that. Like, you seem to have dissipated it.
Hey, Elf, we're
right.
going to hang out over here for a few hours.
Do it.
He sets up
You
a
want-
separate camp.
Join us or do some fishing over there if you want, I guess.
Yeah. We're good.
All right. Well, let me get these back to
Cool.
you
I'll
guys.
use my last hit die there and get myself up to a point where I'll no longer be one shot.
That's good.
I'm just kidding. They can totally do it again. I have 15 hit points.
All right.
So yeah, we'll take a short rest.
All right. Your rest is
Gotta heal up, feeling
uninterrupted.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna
So-
take a little time.
That's
and
very
just, like,
good.
detect magic and kind of just like see if I can figure out what was going on. If there's anything, not that I mean I know it's resolved, but just my curiosity factor.
Okay. It appears that the filling of the chalice was the chalice itself actually radiates strongly of magic,
I see.
necromancy magic, to be, which, I mean, real is both healing and like raise the dead stuff.
Yep.
So do we feel the need to finish our quest by giving this to someone? Do we feel that maybe it's
And somebody
gonna
asked
be
for it.
Actually,
wrong hands?
well,
Yes, for
Lady Hargrave asked for it, if you remember
Yeah.
correctly. But it's who all is handling the chalice? Or
Yeah, probably.
Egg is obviously, and
Absolutely.
you
My hands
you're
all over it.
So history check from you two then.
History is a thing that I know, and I add 3 to it.
You now have chalice harpies.
Too much.
15.
7.
Egilbert, you're way more interested in the
Would-
magical aspects of it. So
Would it also be, would it possibly be a religion thing? religion thing?
No.
Well, then never mind. I tried.
All right. Actually, you got it. So
Oh, I'm just saying.
you had a 15, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Good.
All right. You recognize the chalice from Golan Legends of the Hargrave family used to have a chalice carved from the World Tree, a branch of the World Tree that they would carry into battle that would make their warriors unkillable. So
Are the Hargrave? I mean, does history tell us that they were a force of positive or a force for negative?
well, like all families, they've had their ups and their downs. The legends state that the chalice was once a golden wood, but when Ferris killed.
I get that every morning.
Okay. When Ferris murdered all of the clan's chiefs before he took power and became Dread Lord of Gola, that the poison that was poured into the chalice that the Hargrave ancestor was drinking from turned from gold to black, to jet black. And from then on, when the chalice was used to make their warriors unkillable, they seemed to come back closer to undead as opposed to healing their wounds.
Pretty nasty poison there.
So, with our knowledge of Lady Hargrave or whatever right now, because I remember when she was she didn't really tell us why she wanted it.
She just said it was a family heirloom.
Yeah, which of course is it's a little,
It's a little
obviously
suspect
it's a little
for you.
Garbage. Do we?
Well, I
know-
mean,
is there any-
it is a family heirloom
Right.
technically, but
do we know? Is there any scuttlebutt that they have delusions of wanting to take over or whatever?
They
You know,
live in
they're
a
like-
pink house.
Yeah. Do they want to have more than one pink house? Do they want the pink castle?
actually, that's what it was called, was the Pink Castle, and you guys made
Yeah, I know. I have a
giant jokes about it.
I have a random key to the pink castle.
All right. No, actually, all of the things that you've heard about the current lady of the house have been nothing but positive. She seems to be in full support of the king.
Oh, that's not good.
Well,
What? No, wait. No, no.
I mean,
yeah,
no,
it's
it's
good.
fine. It's fine. It's all
It's all
good.
good. It's all good. Yay, go king. King and kingdom.
Eyebrows raised.
everybody's like, what?
Haha. Okay. I was just curious. You know, kind of discuss that a little bit during our short rest. And then let's go. I assume there was no other way to go from here except for back.
Correct.
Okay. And then back we shall go.
Oh, by the
Or
way,
I will.
I don't remember. Did we snatch that eyeball right out of that skeleton?
Son of a
You
gun.
did not.
Yeah, we need to do
Good
that.
thing there's a short rest. Because I was very covetous of that eyeball. So yeah.
I'm sitting there and washing the grit out from between my legs.
All right.
Gross.
You
Yeah,
pull a
that's right.
golden orb out of the skull, and it seems to be about the size of a plum.
That's a.
I mean, he's a big
sized
skull.
Golden orb.
Is it? I mean, bite it. Is it gold? Was it?
Was this electroplated?
It's a plum. Son of a.
It's just lead.
It's just foil
It does
wrapped
seem to
around
be
it.
made out of gold, although it's not as weighty as if it was made out of solid gold.
Oh, so it's
It
like a
is
Cadbury
an
egg. All
hollow eye.
right. Well, we'll have to melt this one down.
Kinder Egg. It's a surprise inside. Get it?
All right.
You never know.
Can't sell them in the U.S.
You shake it and it rings. Oh, it's a bell. Oh, great.
Gold eyeball. Got it.
You estimate that if you were to melt it down into coins or anything like that, it'd be worth at least 100 gold.
Wow. Maybe I'll keep it. Maybe I won't.
All right.
Does it make a really cool noise when I put it in the chalice? Kind of roll it around.
It rolls around in the chalice and makes a little rolly noise. Whee!
You could freeze it. Use it for an ice cube.
It's like that ball and cup game.
So
That's a power play if I've ever heard of one, though. Like, you look over in his chalice, and there's just a golden eyeball keeping his liquids cool. Yes.
So yeah, I'm looking at the chalice there, and then looking at the roots that the water's coming down off from. Looking back over at the that stream there, how much of that water's making it over to that stream?
You would imagine, like, once it was hitting the chalice, it was overfilling the chalice and spilling off the pedestal into the silt. You'd figure it would probably make its way down into the stream.
And black silt.
Yeah, so as we're making our way back, I hang back towards Eggelbert there. Are you getting anything hinky, undeath-wise from our friend?
You mean Frank?
Yes.
Come on, gents! Ha-ha! As I just walk into the water.
And then scale the pier on the other side.
And walk and then crawl my way up the other side. Yeah.
He seems to have gone through some trauma. That's not normal behavior.
What a refreshing dip. Come along, men.
Actually, as many blows as he's taken to the head, I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner. Do I get anything hinky?
Do you cast Detect Evil, or?
So I don't really have, like, the Paladin has that ability, but I don't think that I do.
Aha! So you'll never know.
Fair enough.
Yet.
Well, I'll tell you that I haven't got anything now, but I'll keep an eye out just in case, you know.
He seems different.
It's fair.
He's chipper, but he's still trying to get me killed.
Well, I mean, that all checks out.
I mean, there are
Recall trying to get you killed before.
there's certain through lines here where it's definitely still him, but at the same time,
I believe that's a halfling genetic trait.
Reckless abandon.
Yeah, so that's what I do. You know, when I get to the other side, I go vomit out any extra water or whatever I may swallow.
Well, you don't breathe, so you don't take any water in.
Just saying.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right, fellas, let's go.
Roll me an athletics check to scale the pier. Keeps falling in. Son of a...
It's nothing to do with me kicking you back in.
just there with a pole.
16.
Yeah, easily.
Nope.
Get back in there.
Well played, Elf. You didn't want to show off too much for us. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. That's it.
I can't wait to not help you later.
The rest
So
of
glad
you
you
use
made it
the rope that Eridith had strung across before.
Oh, wait. There was a rope?
Yes.
Yes, there was.
I forgot about that. Oh, well. It was more fun my way.
Yeah. I kind of like you doing it your way. So. It reminds me of the first Pirate of the Caribbean movie where they just like walk
Yeah,
around.
walking on. Exactly.
There you go. See?
Yeah.
All right. So you make your way back through the catacombs. You feel like the air is almost fresher, as if kind of a curse has been lifted from the entire area by the removal of the chalice.
Not so dank now that we've gotten a cross breeze down here.
Oh no, it's the dankest.
I love this chalice, by the way.
You're just gonna keep it.
Is he
I
eating
am
the side
considering
of the thing?
it. If I polish it real hard, maybe it'll get back to being golden.
All right. You make your way back through the catacombs without issue. The traps have all been disabled again.
Yes. You're welcome.
No, they said they were going to disable them in
Yeah, I
order
know.
for your return.
Because I set him off like a dope.
With your face.
Okay. So, yep, you make it back. You find Danvis Hargrave waiting for you in the entranceway to the catacombs,
Hello,
which,
my
if
good
you
man.
remember, is in the kitchen.
Yeah.
The catacombs. We have to go down there for fresh food all the time.
Yeah, what is our time elapsed since the time we went into time we come out?
I think it's been, you had what, 2 short rests, or a long rest and a short rest. So it's 2 days,
Okay,
give or take.
excellent.
So,
We're back, and we're successful.
Danvis greets you warmly. Gentlemen, please climb the ladder. Come on up. We'll take you to meet the lady right away.
Sure.
All right, you climb the ladder, exit from the kitchens, and Danvis leads you through gilded halls into a large, great chamber.
How close am I to Danvis? I will be. He said he's leading the way, correct? I'll be behind
Yeah.
him. I will pickpocket Danvis.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
18.
19. So he slaps your hand away as you reach for his coin purse.
I'm terribly sorry.
I thought that was my pocket.
I stumbled. I was just trying to brace myself.
I'm well aware of the halfling's propensity for taking things that don't belong to them.
What do you mean? There's no such thing as property.
Dirty racist.
That's more like a Kender thing, but I'll take it.
Meh. The halflings in my world are based on the Roma. So they have kind of a...
Tomatoes?
No, the
Yes.
Roma people. So they have kind of a negative view of them in Gola. As they roam around in their caravans.
I have no idea what the hell a Roma is.
Are they brightly colored wagons?
Yes,
Yeah.
but they're not the... God, what were the people from the Wheel of Time?
Tinkers.
Tinkers. Yeah.
The Tuatha-An.
They were so annoying. I don't know why.
Yeah, well. I mean,
All right.
there's no reason to not say that they're
All right.
annoying.
All
Way
right.
of the leaf, baby. Love it.
All right, you make your way into the Great Hall where you find the Lady Minerva Hargrave waiting on a... you wouldn't call it a throne, but it's like one step away from being a throne at the far end. And she beckons you forth, past all the throngs of people awaiting an audience with her. You seem to have caught her in the middle of her law-giving, which is where the local lords in Gola sit and pass judgment.
Hello, everyone. How are you?
Standing beside
morrow,
her is
good
Sergeant Plothammer.
Yeah.
Hello.
Sergeant Plothammer comes forward. Gentlemen, it's good to see you again. Please, the lady is waiting.
And you? How close am I to Lord Plothammer?
Sergeant Plothammer is
Sergeant
it's within arm's reach, so...
Sergeant Thaddeus Plot.
I'll work. I'll see about getting a little closer later, maybe.
He doesn't have anything worth stealing, as far as you can tell.
Always does. There's always something.
He's a civil servant.
Perfect.
Got a hammer.
Yeah.
Get back on track, you. Whack.
Yeah, and then we'll approach Lady Hargrave.
All right. You approach the Diaz, and she greets you warmly. Gentlemen, I believe that you have something for me, and I have something for you.
Oh, yes, ma'am. But can I keep it? I've really become quite fond of this nifty little black trinket. Yeah.
You pour Chianti into it, like, yes, excellent.
I mean,
I
would have it.
I would prefer that you not, as it is a heirloom of my family, and obviously very dangerous.
It deserves more to be in a halfling salt lick.
Well, not you don't even understand the honor it is to be a halfling salt lick. High honor. I'm gonna lick you later.
Yes.
And I'll show you how.
I'm fairly certain that we've already seen some of the after effects there. He's a little loopy.
Okay, very well.
Wait, one of you perished while you were down there? Then you're no doubt affected by the curse.
Nope, I don't know what you're talking about. I walk up to hand her I nuzzle up real close to hand her the chalice and attempt to pickpocket Lady Hargrave. And as we're posing for pictures, once you get her hand on her shoulder.
All right, roll it.
24.
23. I thought I had you for sure. All right.
Sleight of hand.
As you reach out to hand her the chalice, you manage to slip one of the bracelets off of her wrist and pocket it.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Really?
Here you go, ma'am. With my not condolences. What the hell is the word I'm looking for? With my
Congratulations.
Actually, before we do all of that,
Thanks.
I have a little bit of a concern about its use. You do realize that it's dangerous and it involves a lot of necromantic energy. That's quite negative. I just would feel much more calm about it, knowing that we have your word that it won't be used, and potentially, if you're only interested in using it as an heirloom, if it was denatured from its magical properties, that would be much more comforting to the world at large.
Let us neuter your cup.
I look over at Vander. I'm like, is that even possible?
and
Everybody looks around. That is the longest he's ever spoken at one time.
And the perfect way to do that, halfling licks.
Oh,
If I lick the whole thing, then it becomes denatured.
It's a well-known fact.
Yeah. It's like when you denature alcohol.
No, she smiles brightly. Of course, Father. I knew you would be concerned about this. There.
Pat you on your little head.
Now get out of here.
Here's your cash, mercenary. No, I plan to lock it away in the treasury until we can find some way to remove the curse from it and return it to its original function.
Oh, where's the treasury?
Well, outstanding. Sounds like a job well done and a payment well received.
Which is what again?
Actually, excuse me. One further question. Let's say that someone had perhaps perished in the presence of the cup. What sort of things would we expect therein?
Brother Engelbert, perhaps a discussion best had when they don't have the entirety of the town here for law giving.
It's fine. Nobody would know.
If something were to say they're far enough away, they can't really they keep the plebes at bay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
We'll be able to kill them all long before the townsfolk get to us.
It's
not wrong.
purely for scientific.
That's true. There is more of a...
It's a lot of bloodshed in this campaign. It's like unnecessary sometimes.
I'm just saying.
All right. She's well, theoretically, the legends say that the curse could be removed if you were to bathe in a certain pond under the moonlight in the Midlands, but I'm sure none of you died down there. You all seem to be hale and hearty.
Yes. Healthy as an ox. Good eye, Lady Hargrave.
Deception.
Is deception? Oh, it is a thing. Oh,
Yep.
Look, I'm pretty good at it. 15. It's not bad.
Nope. And it's good enough to beat my 4.
Ha ha.
So
And of course, I'm like, I'm breathing, right?
this is all completely normal, right?
Good.
Right?
Like a regular any other living thing. Look at me breathe. Lightheaded now. Let's go.
Say somebody were to have perished down there, they would have seen visions of golden eye shadows and come back a little wrong. Not quite undead, but very close to.
And
I just shrugged my shoulders.
So
look over at Weehoo, and it's like,
just
So-
so that I can.
So if somebody were to, say, be a sociopath, then they would need to, I don't know, say, learn to...
Be more frank.
Right. not just acting like a normal human being or say halfling, but also start acting like, I don't know, they're alive or something like that.
Well,
I give you this face. Just a big smile.
it's a gigantic smile from the halfling.
Well, what's our reward? Let's go, gentlemen. We have things to do. We got a forest. To clean
Obviously,
up, right?
you're
That's
very
something
busy.
I can agree with.
Well,
And I must get back to my law giving.
Excuse me.
She's like, oh, I
one
was gonna
last
give you this
question,
bracelet,
just
but I
to
don't know
fill
what
out my
happened.
notes.
All right.
All right.
Let's say that I wanted to visit this lake for the sake of completion of these notes. Where would I find that lake, and what time of the year is it best to visit for the moonbeams to be correct upon the lake and such?
Don't worry about that. I can let you know later. No, I mean, yeah, where would that happen?
She looks very puzzled for a second. Well, I'd have to consult with our family scholars, but I believe it's just north of Starvost.
You know, the problem's not going to be finding it. The problem's going to get into bathe.
I did once.
He doesn't seem to have much trouble just walking through water these days, so maybe he could be convinced.
You can always
Just
just
chum the lake, and he'll just dive right in.
All right, please. Any more questions? You seem to be very interested in this this chalice.
Well,
We saw some things down there.
I'm
Yes.
interested in money.
it's very rare that I have an opportunity to be so close to something so powerful. So it was very interesting.
And you have my heartfelt thanks for returning it to us and solving our undead problem.
Anytime.
Please, this is the reward that I believe I promised you. And she hands you a coffer, or she presents you with a small coffer,
Thank you very
heavy
much.
with coin.
This is
Thank you very much.
very nice.
Take.
I can't carry things.
Additionally, I believe you might be you're founding your own merchant group, correct? Yeah. I believe you might find use for these, and she presents you with another small coffer. This one containing 5 large glass goblets.
Ooh. Are you writing down notes, Mr. Eric, or? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Eric's carrying the party bag. Rick, what are you doing over there?
No,
I've
no.
never carried the party bag.
Oh, that's right. Nobody trusts you with the party bag.
He carries the accounting
He's got
scrolls.
he's got the glass goblets.
Yeah.
The coin coffer. I got that one.
I don't trust you carrying anything.
Yes.
I've been carrying you this whole time. Hey-o!
This one already died once today. Maybe we keep the coins on somebody
Oh,
else.
let's see. All right. So you have collected your reward and moved out of the Pink Palace.
Yeah.
And we will handle what happens next time on Are You Wearing a Helmet?
The best thing is going back into the Pink Palace repeatedly.
Because you have a key.
Yes!
That's exactly what he meant.
Look, there's no time for the old in out.
There's always time for this.
Just like in
Wow,
Skyrim
I just
and
got
Oblivion,
that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have a collection of random
Look at that.
keys.
That's right.
Everywhere we go.
Weren't we wrapping this up?
We're wrapping it up. So thank you for joining us,
right.
listeners. I've been your DM, Keith Allen. I've been joined by the players.
Ken.
Chris!
Rob,
We were wrapping it up.
that's Eric.
And Rick.
Whatever G rating you were hoping for, it's long gone, Rob.
Yeah.
Thinly veiled innuendo.
Hey, that's
As always, we need to have a huge thanks to our sound engineer, Bob Hernandez,
Yay!
and to Excelsior Games and Comics for hosting us.
Yay!
So where can they find the website?
ExcelsiorGNC.com. And if you really like us, give us a 5-star Google review. Thank you very much.
Yay!
What? Gotta step it up.
Yep, we'll sell out for anything, we swear.
That's right.
All right, thank you for joining us, listeners. We'll catch you next time on Are You Wearing a Helmet?
Bye.